Assalamu alaikum everyone. As I have already started a series of lecture on antibiotic, so today is my seventh lecture, and the today's lecture is on cephalosporin, which is an antibiotic that has included in the class cell wall synthesis inhibitor. So it is a beta-lactam antibiotic. It has beta-lactam ring in their structure, and it is derived from the cephalosporin acromonium, structurally and functionally related to the penicillin. Now, what is the mechanism of cephalosporin? The mechanism of cephalosporin is same as penicillin. Cephalosporin also bind to the penicillin binding protein, and cephalosporin inhibit it. So it inhibit the transpeptidation. And the function of the penicillin binding protein is transpeptidation. So cephalosporin also inhibit the transpeptidation, which is necessary for the strengthening of the bacterial cell wall. The cephalosporin are divided into 5 generations: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. The first generation covered mostly gram-positive organisms. The antibiotic in this generation are the cefazolin, the cephalaxin, and the cephadroxil. The second generation antibiotic covered the gram-negative bacteria. The antibiotic in this group are the ceforex, the cefaclor, the ceprozil, and the cefoxetine. These are the antibiotic in the second generation cephalosporin. Now, as we go from first to the last, the spectrum of activity of these antibiotics are increased. The third generation or broad spectrum, it covers both gram-positive and gram-negative organism. In this generation antibiotic, most widely used antibiotic. The antibiotic in this generation are the ceftriaxone, the cefixime, the cefotaxime, and the ceftazidime. And this generation include both oral and IV form. So the ceftriaxone, cefotaxime, and ceftazidime are present in the market in IV form, while the cefixime is present in oral form. The fourth generation is very broad spectrum, and this generation antibiotic also cover the pseudomonas as well. So the antibiotic in this generation is cefepime. It is the only one antibiotic in this generation. So the fifth generation is the ceftaroline, the only antibiotic in the cephalosporin class that cover the methicillin-resistant Staph aureus. In the pharmacokinetic of cephalosporin, the cephalosporin are mostly parental. They are present in IM or IV, and the oral antibiotic are also present in this cephalosporin group, and they are the most widely used antibiotic, and they are widely distributed in tissues. Most of the antibiotic and cephalosporin are excreted renally, but the only antibiotic in cephalosporin, that is ceftriaxone, is excreted through bile. Now, what are the adverse effects of the cephalosporin? The most common adverse effect is the hypersensitivity reaction. When a person is sensitive to penicillin, the person will be also sensitive to the cephalosporin. This is a type of cross sensitivity. The GI upset and diarrhea is also an adverse effect of cephalosporin. Now remember that the ceftriaxone is contraindicated in neonates, so the ceftriaxone should not be used in neonates. Alternate to ceftriaxone, the cefotaxime should be used. Now, what are the clinical uses of the cephalosporin generation? As I have already talked, these are the widely used antibiotic, and they are used for skin and soft tissue infections. They are used for diarrhea, and they are also used for sinusitis, the otitis media, the meningitis, the pneumonia, and they are also used for various type of infection, and they are also used for life-threatening infection. So thanks for watching the video, and stay connected to my channel as I will upload other video on antibiotics.